What's up, fellow Clashers? It's Apollyon here, and we're going to do a quick replay or summary of the Town Hall 9 attacks against Bloodmoney, a level 4 clan. Yeah, they just didn't bring anything to this war. So, you know, we kind of knew that. They were, again, rushed. Town Hall bases. I don't know if they filled their clan castles. We'll see. I don't remember. But we had like a little Secret Santa thing here, so we picked each other's bases for that they were going to hit, and we also picked the unit composition for them to, you know, reasonable. We didn't like say mass goblins or something like that, something that they could do, and we weren't allowed to scout our bases we were going to attack until you know, for the 30 seconds that you have when you hit the attack button. So that's the most. So we'll see what happens here. Yeah, I think that they did not fill their clan castles, which made it easier, but I mean, still not simple. So you know, they did nothing against us at all. So we'll go ahead and fly through some of these. Some of these were not Secret Santas. I mean, some of them were cleanup attacks. So we had to do one of our attacks, and the second one could be our own. So let's go ahead and check out Ryan going and hitting this Town Hall 10 with his Town Hall 8.5. And he's going to bring a looks like, I don't know, go white pretty much. He's bringing 3 P.E.K.K.A.s. I think he's probably going to go stoned in here. Let's see if he has another golem in there or not in his clan castle, or if he brings another P.E.K.K.A. Yeah, he does have another golem, so he goes stoned entrance. It's a multi-inferno, so they're kind of the streams are going and taking out his golems and his P.E.K.K.A.s. They're focused on those, but he goes ahead and rages up. He'll drop probably a freeze right there to slow down that inferno, trip some giant bombs, and the P.E.K.K.A.s reroute. The Queen's doing damage, take out the Town Hall. Now it's really just about the percentage, because he's not going to be able to 3-star this base. It's just, you know, it's too much for a Town Hall 8.5 to be able to do that with lower royals. So we'll speed this up as, you know, he gets done with that. He's almost got the percentage. He does have a couple of archers up on top and a minion on top and an archer on the bottom. That, you know, he's already got the 2 stars right there, and you know, that archer will go ahead and continue until the Tesla or the archer tower takes it out. So I think it reroutes probably to the Dark Elixir after this, and kind of staves getting taken out, but we'll see where it goes. Yeah, so we'll just run out of time here, and it'll still stay alive. Okay, so nice attack, Ryan. Get those 2 stars. Here we'll show our number 1 going against their number 2. Again, Lang is only a Town Hall 9, and they have, you know, dual Infernos here, 3 Expos, although not maxed out, but still, you know, not easy. So he's going Shattered so far, but I think he brings 4 Golems in here, if I'm not mistaken. There's 3, and I think in the Clan Castle, yeah, there we go. So he's going quad Golem in here. He's brought 2 rages and a freeze besides the jump he's already brought with hogs on the back end, so he's going GoHo. And again, he's going, I think he's going for the 2-star. He might have been going for 3, but you know, he's going to go lay that freeze down there, and they're going to go ahead through that core and take out that first Inferno. He's probably should have dropped the rage a little earlier than that and helped them through. Does take out both Infernos, so it's going pretty well. The problem is he has no heals for those hogs, so they're going to be able to push as far as they can, and then, you know, there's no heals to keep them going. Some of the defenses are taking out the kill squad in the middle and the core, but, you know, still they're focused on a couple of them are hitting the hogs, and he doesn't have any heals for them, so there's no way they're going to make it. We'll go ahead and fast forward this, as he's already got the percentage. And you know, he's still got many defenses left. I think 5-point defenses, and that's way too much for any even a level 23 Archer Queen to go. So she's just going to go ahead and walk around the base and take out a lot more for a percentage. She'll rage up and use her ability to take out the king, and this will be about it for her right here as she goes down. And it's good attack though, good 2 stars. Number 3 is going to be 3-starred by Zito. Not quite the walls are very low, but almost a max, a mid-level Town Hall 9. They've got almost maxed air defenses. I think all the mortars are maxed. A couple of the archer towers, at least one of them is max, and the whiz towers are not. And you can see what else. So it's about a mid-level Town Hall 9. Not the best base design, but he's going to bring, I think, Shattered in here with 2 golems. He's going to go GoHo. He's going to drop the jump in there to push them through to the core and heal them up as they make their way in there. You've got to take care of those air defenses and the expos as they make their way in there. And everything's pretty much focused on that kill squad in the middle, so he can go ahead and just swarm this base with his hogs from all different angles and do like a 5-finger drop. Queen's still doing damage, King's still up. So everything is still there tanking. I think the Valks are there. I don't think he has any. He might have a little Golemite, but I don't think he has any Golems up. So it's kind of up to these hogs. They do trip a Giant Bomb. They have no more heals left after that last one that's dropped. So they've made it completely through. There's only one more defense, and it's all good. So now it's just time for cleanup, and we'll go ahead and fast forward this. Didn't use any of the poisons that he brought, so swags the 2 poisons, and that's all we had. Alright, so we're going to skip number 4 because it was 2-starred by a Town Hall 8, and we'll cover that in our Town Hall 8s. Zito with the 6-star war, another 3-star attack, again another Town Hall 10, definitely not even close to max. I think one of the expos is max Town Hall 9, the rest are lower, and he's going to go ahead and bring I think just a cold-blooded entry here, and he needs to take care of that queen, and after that this is a pretty compact base, so he's going to go mass hog on it. So go ahead and see as there we go, the friendly queen takes out the enemy queen, and it's time to go ahead and send the entire hogs. He brought 4 heals with him to make it through the base. They only had to worry about that queen pretty much, and the kill squad is still tanking for those expos, which is good, and still has 2 more heals left over with tons of hogs. So they've triggered 2 giant bombs so far, and I don't know if there's any more that can be in the base actually. So it still has 1 more heal left for his hogs. Only a few defenses left, about 5 defenses. 3 of them go down, and there's only 3 more left, or 2 of them go down, and there was only 3 more left. And they'll turn on the king and knock him out. And enemy friendly queen is still up, so she'll go ahead and start doing cleanup, starting with that town hall. And the hogs will go ahead and get a nice little split and start cleaning up the base. So we'll go ahead and fast forward. That was a really nice attack by Zito. Good attack and nice 6-star war. Again, I'm not sure which ones were Secret Santa or which ones that were planned out, but that was a very, very nice attack. Alright, Bro's going in on number 6, and he's going to bring a GoHo. We'll see if it's Shattered or Cold-Blooded. If he brings 1 or 2, go ahead and fast forward a little bit. Again, it makes it a little easier when you do not have to lure for the, I think this was a Secret Santa, because normally when you see them wait all the 30 seconds, that means they're trying to figure out where they're going to come in from. So he brings a Shattered entry with some Wizards to funnel, opens it up with Wall Breakers, and drops his king and his queen behind. So they do have a jump and 3 heals, so back end it with hogs for the GoHo. So they just have to get in there, and I think they've already taken out the queen, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, they've taken out the enemy queen, so really it's just up to the hogs to make it through the rest of the base. Has 2 more heals left as he drops a heal up top. We'll go ahead and sprinkle in some hogs on the top right and bottom right. Hits a giant bomb. So this was definitely a first attack, not knowing that. And he still has 1 more heal left and about a quarter of the base left, including those expos. But he smartly sends his hogs in from the top to make sure they take out those high hit point expos that do quite a bit of damage, and also they have a lot of hit points to take out. So he drops that heal very nicely to go ahead and heal those hogs up. and they'll only have a couple point defenses left, and that's all done. Drops the poison, slows down the king, and take out those skellies. And yeah, they'll go ahead and start the cleanup. It has some nice cleanup wizards on the top. And now it's just time to go ahead and fast forward it. All right, very, very nice. Okay, number 7 is one of my, I had a 6-star war. This one was not a Secret Santa, I don't think. I think that this was one that I planned out a little bit, so, and I don't think it was a cleanup if I'm not mistaken. But I'll go ahead and drop a Shattered in there, bring a Max Golem in the clan castle and my clan castle. I still would have used the exact same entrance even if there was a clan castle. I would have gone without the lure. Maybe would have lured to that side. Wouldn't have made too much of a difference except for time, but I do this in under 2 minutes or just about 2 minutes. Drop a jump in there, have 3 heals behind for the hogs, bring in a GoHo. Need to take out that enemy queen, which she is now knocked out by the king. Rage, use the king's ability, rage the king up, and queen will go ahead and take a walk. That king will go ahead and knock out the enemy king as well. So the 2 royals are bad royals are down, and starts sending in the hogs in from the bottom. Have 13, 14 more. Start sprinkling them in a counterclockwise manner. Have 2 more heals left over. Go ahead and sprinkle the rest of the hogs in there, and they just need to push their way through that expo, and where that where that giant bomb spot is left over between the air defense there, right in there. It looks like there is no giant bomb. The queen will get taken out just at the last moment by that mortar. The hogs could not save her in time, so the enemy, the friendly king is still up. He'll help with the cleanup, and that's what mode we're in. Don't think I had any wizards left. I used a lot of wizards to create that funnel. Everything's hit except for, I think there is one more giant bomb. I don't know if I even trip it or not. It doesn't matter. The 3 were in the core, and you know, I think that's it. So got that 3-star attack right there. Sen goes and takes out number 8 on a super, super, super compact compartmentalized base. I think this might have been a Secret Santa. I don't know, because bringing golems here, I'm not sure if that's the way you want to go, especially without really a clan castle. They're only going to make it so far. He does not bring a quad quake to open up that any further, so they're just basically target practice for everybody. So he does bring a few wall breakers, which, you know, our Secret Santas told us what we could bring, and that might have been one of them, or it could have just been his own pick to do that. But they'll go ahead and open up some of those compartments a little bit just to make a little bit more use of the golems. Drops the P.E.K.K.A. down there, and you know, has his royals going in on the bottom, or at least the king so far. And you know, it's got about that time to start dropping in the queen, so the hogs. So he'll go ahead and drop that those hogs in there. Has 4 heals to push them through the core with absolutely no giant bomb spots or double giant bomb spots. So they just have to make it through all the point defense and all the splash damage, and that's it. Queen uses her ability up top. It's, being able to take out some of the storage units, which is not really going to help the cause. Fortunately, that golem is tanking for some of those defenses, but it's going to be tough for him to take out that expo. There, Queen goes down, golem goes down. It's up to these hogs to make it through, and it has still 1 more heal left, so there's absolutely no problem with that. They could hit some spring traps here, but still no giant bombs, so there we go. They do hit some spring traps. So we'll fast forward as we're in cleanup mode. They'll go ahead and take out that enemy king, and the wizard's doing some work down on the bottom, and that solo hog is trying to do it himself in the core, and that's it. So it's a wrap for there, the little builder hut on the bottom. Nice attacks, and all right, just a few more. Huckles is going to go ahead and take out number 9. He's going to bring LaLoon. So I think he only brings 1 Lava Hound in this attack, because he's going to go ahead and bring a heavy amount of hogs to take out that all those different air defenses. I think he takes out 3 air defenses with hogs, and then just focuses on 1. And I believe he brings a dragon in the clan castle. So he's still got 6 more hogs to go. Triggers those giant bombs with the giants as well as tanking, because he really needs to make sure those hogs make it all the way into that air defense. So he uses 3 there, 3 hogs to do the job there, and then he's got the last one on the bottom here, and he still has another giant, and he still has 3 hogs to go ahead and take out that one. So he sends his giant in there to go ahead and tank for those hogs, make it in there with no problem. It's gone. It's done. It's time to start sending in the hound. Even though the queen is up, it's a level 1 queen, so no big deal. So the hound goes in with the loons to follow. We'll go ahead and absorb that black seeking mine, and we'll pop in just a little bit. Almost ready. And they go ahead and take out that air defense. There we go. It pops and goes and deploys loons. Still have 6 more loons to go ahead and deploy. Has 3 rages and 1 heal. So he uses one of those rages up. Some of the bombs are tripped there. Has 2 more rages to go. And the dragon is let loose on the bottom. There are no more air defenses to take out that dragon, so it's going to do pretty much a nice little cleanup. Some of the pups are going too. The king is dropped, the queen is dropped for cleanup, everybody's dropped for cleanup, and the rages go in. And at this point, the king would be able to tank for the queen if they needed, and we'll see what happens here. The dragon's going to focus right in on that enemy archer queen, take her out in 1 hit, and I say we're pretty much through cleanup, so we'll go ahead and fast forward this. The king is going to go down in just a second. That dragon is got almost full health and will not be taken down by one level 1 or 2 Tesla, so it'll go ahead and do the cleanup. And it was a very, very nice attack. Good job, Huckles. Alright, just a few more. Number 10 was my last attack. Actually, it was my first attack. This was a Secret Santa attack, so you'll see we'll go through 30 seconds of countdown before I deploy. So we'll fast forward that. So I think it was just about exactly a 2-minute attack, maybe a little more than 2 minutes. I'll go ahead and bring a Shattered, and I was told to bring 2 golems, hogs, and I think a P.E.K.K.A. in the clan castle with 2 wall breakers. So there I dropped the P.E.K.K.A. and the wall breakers in the clan castle. They do open up that little compartment, but I will need a jump, which I was allowed to bring a jump in there, and they'll go ahead and reroute. They've already taken out the enemy queen, but they'll go ahead and reroute down there to start taking out, making their way into the core, and the bottom golem reroutes, and we'll start to just get beaten by the king there. We'll break up, but it's time to start sending in the hogs from the top. And most things are tanking. Most of the stuff in the middle, the kill squad is tanking for these hogs. So they do have 3 heals. One of them has not even been used yet. There we go with one of the heals. And I have 2 more left over. Don't think I really even need the heals. I use them just to be careful, just to be safe. But yeah, there's no more giant bombs in this base. So there's no real neat reason to use those. I think I might have used the poison here too. Drop that heal, poison down for the skellies and the king. I'll go ahead and flip with spring traps, and it's time to start the cleanup process. Still have a P.E.K.K.A. up, or 2 P.E.K.K.A.s, no one, and I'll hit the giant bomb there, but it's no big deal. So nice 3-star attack. I think there's only 2 more left if I'm not mistaken. Apollion's going in here with a, well, let's see if it's, yeah, there we go. It's a Shattered entry, brings 1 of Max Golem in the clan castle. We'll go ahead and start funneling with the wizards, and we'll go ahead and drop his queen in there. Wondering what he's going to do with the king. He does have a jump and 3 heals, so he drops the king right afterwards. Drops the jump to make him go through and take out that enemy queen. And hopefully the friendly queen focuses on that enemy there. The enemy Barb King gets aggroed, and there he's going to be taken out with a couple swipes. There we go. He goes down as well. And it's time to drop the hogs in there. So he's got 22 hogs and 3 heals. So very compact base again. which means that not too many spots for giant bombs. They will trip one there. Needs to go ahead and heal them up, or he'll lose them, which he is starting to do. A little late on the heal there, but that's fine. And drops in a couple more hogs on the counterclockwise measure. That looks like they'll trip another giant bomb here. Needs to heal them up. A little late on that heal as well, but not a really big deal. In fact, he doesn't really need the heals at all, so he can swag 2 heals on this one. They are in cleanup mode, and we'll go ahead and fast forward it. Swags the 2 heals on the right hand side, and it's all done. All right, let's check out. Let me just check out and see. That might be the last base. Okay, so that's Town Hall 9, but that's taken up by Town Hall 8 and Town Hall 8. All right, so it looks like that's all of the. There is one more Town Hall 9 attack, which we will just do real fast by car cruise. He'll come bring in a mass hog, and let's see if he brings in the hogs in the clan castle. Yeah, it looks like no, it looks like he brings the golem in the clan castle. So he brings the max golem in the clan castle. That will start walking around, trip some giant bombs, and he brings 3 heals and a rage in as spells. And they'll go ahead and trip all the outside giant bombs. He uses 1 heal in there, and King is now tanking for the queen. And I don't see any. Maybe I missed it. Okay, they've already taken out the enemy king and queen, so, or at least the enemy king. I don't even think there was an enemy queen. So there's only a few more defenses left. Go ahead and fast forward this, as we're pretty much in cleanup right now, and they'll make their way through the rest of the base. So hopefully you guys will run across a swags 2 heals and a rage. Hopefully you guys will run into some type of these bases. I'm sure we're running into a lot of these rushed bases and weird design bases. So just go ahead and same process. Even if they do have a clan castle, you just have to lure, expend a little bit more of your units to go ahead and grab the lure, but drag them all the way down to the side. You're going to go in with your kill squad anyway and make it just as beneficial. Hopefully you get these attacks. Go ahead and get your 6-star wars and your 3-star attacks. I will go ahead and put out a video also on the Town Hall 8 ones, including a couple of the live attacks that we had going on.